everybody.
We are here, Tinseltown.
To get down.
To get down. Not to be mad, but
That's
maybe
right.
seeing maxed out.
Whoa.
I know. How
I'll
about
take
that?
that without a doubt because we're here with before
And
after the movie.
We are going to see, my friend, what are we going to see?
We're going to go see Furiosa, a Mad Max Saga. How about that?
George Miller back.
What?
If you've not seen the original
Yes.
Mad Max, you got to go see
That's
it.
right. That's more Miller genuine draft.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
This is going to be, we'll see if it's going to be Miller light or not. We're going to find out.
We're going to find out. Well, I love the cast and a lot of things going on with
Absolutely.
this. If you saw the Mad Max a couple years ago with Tom, it was an interesting thing, and you saw a character in there by Charlize Theron. And so we're going to find out a little bit more about her. So that's kind of exciting to kind of go see.
Absolutely. So we're excited. You're talking about action pack, following the formula of Furiosa, which was Charlize Theron's character. Even though it's not going to be her playing it, it's going to be played by Anna Taylor-Joy, who I think was actually a good pick for this.
Very good.
She's
pick.
been doing a lot of great things as far as. Shucks, you're talking about films, just look her up. You'll be like, oh man, who is that? We're talking about Queen's Gambit and so many other films.
Menu.
Oh my goodness.
And Chris Hemsworth.
Yes,
so we got a really big thing, and George Miller does not. I mean, they upped it. Last time it was 150 stunt people on Mad Max, 200 stunt people.
Look at that. A little nod to the Fall Guy, huh? Stunt
Big.
man.
That's right.
That's it.
Thumbs
That's
up.
it. You better
I
believe
think
it.
we saw that a couple times, and I think in this movie we saw a couple times this
Oh,
one.
you better be ready. You better be ready.
Not dead, but
That's
slightly
it.
injured.
That's it. We're gonna go. I mean, to get down. That's what we're ready to do is get down.
That's
we're gonna
right.
have a thumbs up, but we're gonna get down on Furiosa.
Well, I'll tell you what, we are going to go ahead, as always, go ahead and get snacks. We so thank you very much for joining us, and we are going to see you before
And after the movie.
All right, we are back after the movie.
After the movie.
Let's go see.
Furiosa, a Mad Max Saga.
All right, we got Kim here, and Kim's got some interesting thoughts about the film. We're going to go to that in just a little bit. I just want to say it was a interesting, good time. The storyline was really, really interesting, and there was a sort of like what do they call it, like a prequel to
Somewhat, yeah.
to
Absolutely.
Mad Max,
Absolutely.
Fury Road, so
Absolutely.
that kind of thing. So you want to tell them a little bit about
Yeah, so what it does, it follows the renegade warrior, Furiosa, for some of those people that do know that canon, and it kind of shows you the road that she goes down before she actually teams up with those facts, that guy we know as Mad Max.
Definitely, and of course George Miller has been the mastermind behind all of this. I thought that he did a really interesting job, but I want to hear,
Here we go.
Kim, she's back. When she walked out of the theater, her head was kind of down and she was thinking, so
Yes.
tell us a little bit of what you thought about the film.
Let me start off by saying I like the lead. I've seen her in other things. I think she's an amazing actress. I'm not buying her as Furiosa. And I understand that this is a progression from child into womanhood, but she does not stand toe-to-toe with Charlize Theron. Charlize Theron looks like she can kick your ass. This woman looks like she'd cry if she broke a fingernail. So I'm not buying that. I'm not feeling the character development. I'm not feeling the strength that Charlize Theron demonstrates in Fury Road. And I think the edit's a little off. You know, that you got to put title cards in to tell me where we are and what means that your storytelling wasn't seamless. So, yeah.
You know, that's a good point, but the thing that to me, those movies are really kind of hard to follow, because when they were going to the one town, I was confused. I think I had to ask you, where are they at now?
Yeah.
You know, so it got a little confusing. So it helped a little bit with some of the titles to know where, because there's a lot of fractions going on, a lot of things going on. But for the storytelling, the script, lots of things going on. Chris Hemsworth. You want to just kind of mention
Joy.
Yeah,
So you got Chris Hemsworth, Anna Taylor-Joy, Tom Burke plays a great role. As far as the Patreon, the truck driver Jack that we go ahead and we see as far as in that film. But you know, to me, those are kind of those kind of big three that you're really going to see, kind of pay attention to. It's going to be everywhere. I mean, this is really a really mixed blend. I mean, it's Neapolitan ice cream and then some. Baskin and Robbins, 31 flavors, all kind of flavors, everything you could think of, it's happening within this film. For maybe some of the canon personnel out there, it may be just a little bit, little bit here or there and everything. However, I will say, as a standalone film for somebody coming new and an entrance into this thing that's new right now, I would say go check it out at the theater. A lot of excitement, a lot of things going on. I mean, the one thing I found really fascinating with the film is when you had the climactic things going on. It's about early to midway of the film, and all this stuff is happening, explosions, action, all this and all that, eating popcorn, chewing your fingernails along the way, and then they have that moment where it's just nothing but silence. I thought that was awesome. Just to have all that, and then bam, actually a time to go ahead and sit. The character meditates, contemplates, and you're kind of like there too, like, man, what did we just experience? Just as far as with that silence. So definitely a great job as far as on that end. I personally, I feel that the character lineup, they did a great job embodying those characters at those points in times. Chris Hemsworth, I mean, the nose.
Yes, with the body.
Yes.
Yes.
You hear that? Sorry, Kim, you hear that? Look at that. See that?
For anything, they put the nose on him. The nose plays.
You see that? You see that?
But the
Yeah,
body
you
is
see that?
tight. So,
You see?
ladies, there it is.
You
There's
heard
your
it. See
end
that?
on this movie.
Look, she said tight. It was done right. And listen, I ain't even gonna fight. That's what just happened right now, live and in concert. So it was kid tested and Kim approved right there. Okay, that's what happened. She said my man was a box of kicks, and she wasn't talking about Barry either. Okay, that's what's happening. So there we go. Compound effect, ripple effect. But like I said, everybody did a great job within there. Kudos to Frank Miller, the staff. Action sequences definitely were good, but once again, I think it's one of those where maybe you may not compare a little bit, but maybe just a continuation as far as that saga, and maybe awaken people to go look at some of these earlier films, because some of those earlier films are, cult classics, man. I mean, you look at, Mel Gibson, and don't forget Anime Bullock, for those that know, Tina Turner, you know what I'm saying, in there, and then going, forward, we got Charlize Theron along the way. So you got this one coming in. I mean, there's still a lot of great things happening within this film. And I'm going to tell you right now, I came into this kind of a little bit iffy. And I'm going to tell you, I think I left a little bit more elevated as far as watching this film. Maybe I got to rewatch some of the earlier ones too. So it's going to reawaken that. But Frank Miller, crew, kudos. And we're going to keep it rolling.
All right, one other thing too. We were talking about the ranking of films. I can't let Kim go without her giving top, instead of the 5, let's go 3 of the Mad Max films.
Road Warrior. Fury Road. Road Warrior and Fury Road are the top 2.
Okay.
She went to.
Yeah.
The rest kind of dropping. She's not going to give.
Yeah.
I'm just going to, my favorite is the original Mad Max, 1979. Because it was like something I've never seen before. The other ones were kind of like, these are crazy ass characters and we're just like following along in their journey. But George Miller is really, he's very interesting because he was an ER doctor, and the gore in this film. One other thing we want to it's not really turn your head away.
It's not gory.
It's not gory.
Yeah.
So that helps out a lot in doing that. So.
Yeah.
Oh, also one other thing too. Kim, not only a lawyer but also an actress. You want to tell them a little bit about what we got coming up for Shakespeare?
Well, we've been doing Shakespeare in the Park for 13 years, and we rebranded this year. We are now the Youngstown Shakespeare Company because we have some underwriting from the city. So we're in Ween Park this summer in July 19th, 20th, 21st. It's free and open to the public.
All right. Now, are you going to be in one of those?
No, I'm just the producer.
Just the producer.
Oh, there you go.
Well, do we have a name on the play, or is it...
We're doing Much Ado About Nothing. So
ooh, that's interesting.
Bringing in an actor from Chicago.
Nice.
An equity actor from Chicago, and so he'll be working with the locals, and we're looking forward to doing a slightly different presentation. So when our company does Shakespeare, we don't do it straight. We throw something in there every single time. So
all right, there you go.
Okay.
You can be live
Look at that.
watching that, not only in the theater. So thank you very much, Kim. And I'll tell you what, like I said before, I have to go back and watch a couple of the films myself, but I really, really enjoy that. Scooter, anything else?
No, that's it. Listen, this was awesome. Go out there, support this theater. It's a work of art. But not only that, hey, support Youngstown with Shakespeare in the Park.
Definitely. And don't forget, shirts coming
Oh,
up.
look at that right
Go
there.
ahead,
Look at that.
Sexy.
Huh?
Go ahead,
hold
Sexy.
on. Let me get that. I got to dust.
Go ahead,
got
Sexy.
a little bit of
Go ahead,
popcorn
Sexy. Go
dust.
ahead.
See, we got a little.
Okay, all right. That's enough sexy.
I don't want to give
there.
them too much. It's Sunday.
I know,
That's
please.
it.
Thank you, please. But we want to say, hey, thank you, everybody who's been subscribing, everybody who's been sharing, and our family members, everybody. We hope you're having a lot of fun. We had a good time with this movie. Thank you again, Kim.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it.
Yes.
And we will see you before
And after the movie.